Hi, thanks for joining me for this conditioning slash high intensity interval workout. We're going to be using 3 different pieces of equipment. We're going to use the medicine ball, the ropes, and the slam ball. We're actually going to start with the ropes. So let's go through a series of movement preparations or a warm-up just to make sure our body is ready to go. So each piece of equipment will utilize a different type of interval. So when we're working with the ropes, switch directions, we're going to work for 20 seconds and then we're going to rest for 15 in between each movement. And there's going to be 8 different movements that we're going to do with the ropes. Then we're going to move on to the slam ball. When we do the slam ball, we will have a full minute, 3 different moves for the first circuit, and we'll do each movement 3 times. And we're going to continue to cycle through that as many times in that minute as we can. And I'll explain it more when we get there. Body weight squat. So this is more of a beginner workout. It's still going to be intense. Hopefully it still challenges you. But we'll keep the intensity down just a little bit. Our movements won't be as big. We won't be jumping around or adding in too many multi-muscle group exercises. So when we're doing the ropes, we'll just use the arms, whereas in the advanced workout, we'll be moving the arms and the legs at the same time. Let's do some walkouts. So I want your hands to go to the floor and walk up to a plank. If you can't do this from your toes, maybe you can do it from your knees. Swing your leg up by your hands and open, close, and open to the other side. Walk back, roll up slow. Now I want you to open up your chest and then round out your back. Okay, if you need more of a warm-up than that, go ahead and add some more movements in, get your heart rate up, and then join me on the ropes. Okay, we're gonna get started on the ropes. I'm gonna show you real quickly the 8 movements you're gonna do, and then while we take the breaks, I'll remind you what's coming. Waves, whips, both arms at the same time, jacks. We're gonna hold thumbs up, and you can either step side to side or do the regular jumping jab out in. Russian twist, we're gonna keep this grip, have a seat on the floor, come over the legs. If it's too heavy, hold on to one. Reverse fly. We're gonna turn around, same grip, thumbs up. We're gonna hinge at the hips, not bend over and hunch our back. And fly. Again, thumbs up, bicep, tricep waves. You want your elbow pointing towards the floor, not back here. Snakes. We're gonna go back to this overhand grip and make the snakes. And then a slam. It's like a whip, but it's really big, and we just do one at a time. Right, those are the 8 movements we're going to do, 20 seconds each, 15 seconds in between. Okay, ready, get set, go. I like to hold it close to where it bends, and then nice and quick with the wrist. They're not big, you're not trying to lift the whole thing. Just try to make that wave get all the way to the metal anchor. 2, 1. Take a break. Next is the whips. The same thing we just did, but both arms together. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ready position. You want this quarter squat, just a little bit of a squat to hold you steady. So if somebody tried to push you over, you could resist it. You're ready, you're tight, your core is tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Switch to thumbs up. Again, instead of holding it here at the end, I like to hold it close to where the rubber handle ends. 4, 3, 2, arms just up to parallel to the floor. You can step, step. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. On the floor. If you're just new at this, I would recommend one handle, V-sit position, making the V right here, and over. Here we go. You want to turn so that this shoulder's in front, and then this shoulder's in front. Twist at the waist. You don't want to just go over your lap and stay forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse fly. Facing away, hinging at the hips. Make sure you have some slack on the rope. Open, close, flat. Turn back around. Okay, we're going to stay nice and tall for this next one. Bicep, tricep waves. Elbows pointing down. We're going to start with one hand up, one hand down. Here we go. Switch, 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 switch. And back up just a little. So I'm still making the waves. But now I'm focusing on bicep curl, tricep extension. Up, down, down. Make sure you're not pulling your elbows too far back. Relax. Switch the grip back to the original overhand. 2 more. Snakes and then slams. Ready position. 3, 2, 1. In and out. Nine, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more move here. The big slams. Breathe deep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Done with ropes for now. We're ready at the slam ball. We have 3 movements we're going to do for 1 minute. We'll do each of them 3 times. So we're going to do an overhead slam into the wall. You can step and throw. Looks like this. Pick it up. Step and throw. Okay, we'll do 3 of those. Don't stand too far away because the ball will not bounce off and hit you in the face. It's going to fall to the floor and you're going to have to pick it up. If you walk away each time, you're going to keep having to walk forward and pick up the ball. So I'd say lining up right here, maybe a little closer, maybe a little further, depending on your comfort level. That's a good frame of reference. The second one, we're going to go straight into the ground for 3. Okay, and then we're going to do an underhand into the wall. It looks similar to a deadlift or maybe a kettlebell swing. And we're gonna release the ball, but the hands are gonna finish overhead. So it looks like this. Okay, 3, 3, 3 for a minute until we hear the minute timer go off. Ready, set, go. Three into the floor. Underhand. Over. Floor. Underhand. Over. Floor. All right, I'm just starting to wonder if I can start. Okay, so maybe you got through that a couple times. If you're gonna repeat this workout, hopefully you will, keep track of how many rounds you get through. And as you get better, you can move faster and get more rounds in for that minute. You could always increase the weight of the ball. If you're really having trouble, you feel like, oh, I just feel like a slug, I can't throw it, lighten up the ball. Maybe you started with a ball that was too heavy. We're gonna do the same thing, but with 3 different exercises. Excuse me. Okay, we're still at the slam ball. We have 2 more exercises, but we're gonna spend 30 seconds on each side for these. So the first one is the single arm chest pass. We're gonna stay here for 30 seconds. I'm facing sideways. This front hand is just holding that ball where it's supposed to be so it doesn't fall until this back arm is ready to push it into the wall. And you just move that hand out of the way and twist your body a little into the wall for 30 seconds. We're immediately gonna switch and do the other side. Then we'll take a 20-second break and we're gonna do a rotational slam. So I'm gonna start outside my knees, come across, and this back arm is gonna kind of rotate to the top with an extended arm because I'm using my core. I'm slamming into the wall. When we want to use our chest, we're bending and straightening the elbow. When we want to use our core, we're staying straight in the arm and focusing on using tight abdominals and tight glutes to generate that movement. And your hips thrusting forward are helping generate that momentum. So 30 seconds on a side with a 20-second break in between. Chest pass. Oh, and one more thing. It's okay to switch the weight of the ball based on the exercise. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter for that rotational slam to protect my back. Okay, here we go. Don't stand too far away or you're gonna have to walk up to it every time. Switch sides. All right, rotational slam. If a 20-second break's not enough for you, just pause the video. Join us when you're ready. Hit play again. Switch sides. Right. Good job. Last but not least, medicine ball. Our last station was with our medicine ball. We're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds with only 10 seconds in between. And our first one is going to be a single leg bridge. If you did the beginner video, we did both feet on the ball. Now we're going to separate it into single leg if you're able to. If you just want to keep 2 legs on the ball, you can do that for both intervals. Okay, so getting ready. 1 leg up in the air, 1 foot on the ball. You want to push with your heel. Here we go. Up and down. You could hug this knee to your chest too. It's not easy. If at any point you want to put both feet on, that's fine. Second break. If you need to switch legs, switch, shake it out, stretch it out a little. Lift. All right, 10-second break, Russian twist. We're just gonna back up, make sure you're on your mat. We're gonna be going over our lap, twisting at the waist, one shoulder forward, then the other. You can bring the feet up to make it more challenging, but control the movement. Make sure your body's not wiggling all over the place. Don't sacrifice form for speed. Control. On our feet next. Wall balls. Up to the wall, squat and catch. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my spot. Skaters, side to side. Hop or step. One more exercise after this, rest. Jacks, down and up. Step side to side if you need to. Great job. You got two options here. You're welcome to start back at the top and repeat the whole thing. If this was enough, that's okay. That was pretty high intensity, and a higher intensity workout should be shorter. Once through, great. If you want to go for a second round, great. If you're not going to, I want you to do this cool down with me. If you're going to repeat, go back and start the video over again. I'm going to use the TRX handles to stretch out. I'm going to step back and then reach out, maintaining a nice flat back, and then roll up and flex the spine. Do it again. Out and in. You need the right length of handle and the right distance back. If these are too long or I'm too far forward, my hands, see how low my hands are? I want to back up so my hands are right across from my shoulders. Out and in. So they're pretty much parallel to the floor when I reach out. Let the knees bend, push the hips back, and then flex the spine and roll. Now we're going to turn around, and I'm going to step into this and get a nice stretch through the chest. Take some tension off. Arms up overhead, step into it. Relax, chest again. Relax, up overhead. Just make sure you're taking the tension off in between. You don't want to try to go from here up while you're leaning into it. Okay, this one's a little bit trickier, but we're going to swing the hands up. Top one, bottom one comes under, like you're going to try to grab your fingers. And then switch. All right, for the lower body, I'm going to cross over and sit back. Release it, do it again. Do it one more time. Switch sides. You could hold on to something different if you want to hold on to something more stable, like the S drive or the handles, the anchors, the bar. Or you could lay on your back and do this stretch. Let the handles hang, quadricep stretch. Switch, turn around if you need to hold on. And one last stretch. I'm going to put my right toes forward, take a big step out, left toes facing out. So this is the shape I'm making with my lower body. My hips go to the right, that's the forward facing foot. Stack the shoulders, reach long, and stop where you feel a nice stretch. That might be right here for you. You'll know because when you get lower, you'll start to turn forward. Stop somewhere where you can keep your chest open. If you're flexible, you might be able to come all the way down to the floor. If you need to, bend this front knee. All right, we're going to switch sides. Switch the foot position, hips, and slide down. Relax, come on up. Great job, I hope you enjoyed that workout.